Hello everyone, Midnight here, and today I'm going to be continuing on with our FusionFall retro playthrough. Last time we got our lots of nano, and got our will to nano mission, which we're going to hold off on for a little bit. So right now our priority is to go do our world missions, but I'm actually going to accept this mission right here.
I wish you good fortune. Stop by anytime you like to chat.
Just take that mission from Father, and then we can start Junior Hijinks Part 1 and 2. So let's go to the repair bot, which is actually conveniently pretty close by, which I like. Just gotta repair it, and then I think this is actually pretty easy. I don't think there's a lot you have to do. You have to fight some pesky ponies, I believe, but there's not a lot you have to do. Yeah, just defeat a couple of these guys, which aren't hard. And if you can get a group of 3 of them, it's even better. There's a ton of these guys around here, so it's not like you're gonna have to search for them. I die really quick, so that helps even more. Let's do 2 left. Alright, that's it. And before I do that, I'm gonna go do this. Well, let's check to see if the downtown bus is coming back. So I use this part, because this is actually it was forward, so. Oh, shit. Wait for me, downtown bus. Conveniently right when I get here. Now let's go. All the way to Genius Grove. So as you can see, it takes us pretty far. It takes us all the way into Marquee Row, the downtown. That's as far as it takes us about the entrance to Orchid Bay. So it stops here. It stops at several points along the suburb, but I think once it hits the downtown, it stops. It doesn't stop anymore until it makes another loop. We go south, pretty close to hitting Genius Grove, where I will stop up, where I will get off, as well as talk to Professor Utonium. Maybe check to see if missions are available in this area. So I need to refresh myself. Alright, it's about. Remember, kids, never do this. Never jump up. Never jump out of cars. Just don't do it. Just words of wisdom. Don't jump out of cars, or else we'll die, or get severely injured. Either one. Yeah. So number 5 has missions for us.
You ready for a mission?
Littlest fusion.
Come back whenever.
I'll bet you need a mission.
Okay, yes.
I'll bet you need a mission.
See ya. You ready for a mission? That's what I like. See you later. I got a message for you.
Alright, so this one wants to go back to Blossom. This one wants to go to Pokélux North. This one wants to go to Pokélux North. I won't be doing the Pokélux North for that one. Which is that one I want to go to? It's north, so by the cul-de-sac. However, I'm pretty sure this one wants me to go to the infected zone. Nope, which opposite sections? Yeah, so I'll do this one first. Go back to Blossom. let's just go straight to Sector B. And this is a good representation of the monkey scout agents who or take you places faster, but they physically show the path they take. So it takes longer than a scamper, but they have more locations that you can go to. And you're going to be kind of forced to use them for the entirety of the mid game, which is going to suck for recording because I can't pause it. Almost there. And I believe she also has this, just gives the second part to Junior Hijinks. A motorcycle helmet. Glad to wear that. Or wear the motorbuck's visor. Hell yeah. I'll wait for this, the wings.
Buttercup, that's everywhere. That was amazing. I knew I could count on you. See you later, but I was just getting started. Bye-bye.
Alright, so now we have to go to, this one wants us to go straight to the, infected zone. So, yeah, let's just go straight to the infected zone right now. I'll save these for later. Yeah, after. Because the school is closer right now, so I'd rather. Actually, you know what? I'll just do these, just because I'm pretty sure they all have us go to the. They all want you to go to the school at some point. Alright, I'm just gonna walk all the way to the pesky ponies, which will take a while. Mouse. I remember in the original game, this is where Fusion Eddie was placed after the Academy became a thing, and then Chowder was way up at the top. It does kind of feel weird playing the game when you're used to playing it a completely different way with the Academy. Because I don't remember the future nearly as well as I did the Academy. Because I started playing when the future was a thing, and then I stopped for like a couple of years. And then I came back to it. That's my story with FusionFall at the very least. So I pick up this group of 3. A weird pickle.
Hey, I got a message for you. It's me, Zuma Zoo. Number 5 here.
We'll talk to number 5 in a bit, but at the moment, it was time to do the guide mission. Come on, what is this where we go? Oh, same fucking place, jeez.
Catch you later. Who's first?
Him's moisturizer.
It's Will.
Since they're not my party right now, I'll just stop it.
Getting started. Number 2, can't catch me.
Yeah, I guess so. Just set him.
Later.
And let's do this.
Go KND. Can't catch me.
Oh, do please answer, why don't you? Hello? Pick up, please.
I won't go into Ennisville for a long time, him. I think I'm good.
Hello, and how are you? Prepare for transport.
Hey, it's Blossom. Number 2.
This is one of the first instances of having to defuse gooby traps. These are usually timed missions where you have a
Alert.
fuck. There's a specific amount of time to defuse these two things right here.
Hey, go KND.
They're usually not that hard, honestly. You can get them done pretty quickly. So this is one, they give you way too much time for this.
Hey, Blossom.
Yeah. 4 seconds left on the clock. Well, 40 seconds left on the clock, and I'm just
Number 2, that's me.
Urgent message.
Catch you later.
snag this.
Number 2, can't catch me.
Professor Utopia.
Catch you later.
I just gotta head all the way to Genius Grove, which is actually the same place that number 5 is, so I can just turn them both in at the same time.
Number 2.
So good on me for not actually going to turn them in. Grab these eggs, and they really don't do much. And so, I'm just gonna copy Prizzy Fight's idea. If you guys want me to just do any nano setup that doesn't involve these three that I'm otherwise going to be using for the entire game, then feel free to comment, and I'll go the entire video with using that setup, whether how garbage they may be. You can also request the nano powers that I pick in future episodes. So like for specific nanos, you're going to pick a specific power for them, then go ahead and request. I'll probably listen to all the ones that I can. Well, I'll definitely have to come in once I actually get a larger selection of nanos, because right now I only have 5. After all, I only have 6.
Number 2, that's me.
And that kind of thing we'll have to see when I actually get maybe about 12, maybe less, maybe a little less. Because once you get your first 12 nanos, you pretty much have every power available to you. At least have had the chance to get every power. You'll have access to heal group, heal self area, heal self. You'll have access to which have had access to at least one of every power. At least one of every variant. There's a variant of a power.
Who's first? You ready for a mission? That's the way we like it. That's what I like. That's okay. Later.
So let's just go to the panel number 5.
I'll bet you need a mission.
See ya.
Alright, so starting the big overflow. So I'm actually going to go to the cul-de-sac first.
Need a lift?
And then from there I'll scamper to Sector V, and then I'll be some more missions, since even though I'm pretty sure the little solution doesn't stop at just delivering a pickle to number 2. which I can check right now. Just while I'm flying over. Almost Sector V. Well, not Sector V, just the cul-de-sac. My bad. Gotta turn this in to him, not him, father. Get my reward, then head to Sector V.
Buttercup.
Mission.
Who's first? I was just getting started.
So I equip the next piece of the set. And wants us to, this mission particularly wants us to go deliver a pickle to number 2.
Need a lift?
So Genius Grove, Sector V. Then it wants us to deliver, like, the same pickle to Press Utonium, then go all the way back to Sector V, talk to Blossom, and then you get the next part to the mission, which will then signal the end of level 5 missions. I should definitely clean out my inventory. Got too much stuff. And there you go. I just arrived at Sector V.
Want a mission? I'll be waiting. Hey, where you going? Let's fly.
As Press Utonium, then I have to take them all the way back just to talk to Blossom, then I can turn the mission and then start the next part. And I think after that, I will signal the end of this particular episode. And the next episode, we'll finally get our Wilt now. That's such a good nano, honestly. I mean, he only has one good power, but still. I really want to find out how to get out of bounds this Genji's. Because make it look so easy, because you can easily scale up those walls. So right here, you can easily walk all the way up to the top there, then they can stop you with an invisible wall. Nope. Oof.
I'll bet you need a mission. See you again soon.
I'll have to go all the way back, talk to Blossom. It's this more mission, then one more, and then we can start with.
Hey, where you going? Let's fly.
Yeah, I have a pretty good overload right now, so I should be able to get all the missions worth before I get cut off. And just walk back to Sector D. Got a flight past the infected zone that I'll be soon coming back to, which I can actually walk to this time. There we go. Now we just turn on her mission.
Buttercup, you ready for a mission? Great job! I know you can do this. Bye. See ya.
Number 2. Can't catch me.
Alright, just about to the portal, or the warp gate to Bokyuk Junior High.
Very nice. And bye.
Hey, it's Blossom.
Let's just do this. I'm pretty sure just jump around from here. Jump off here,
Go KND.
then boom.
Zoom zoom. Ta-ta.
Fusion Mayor's secret lair.
Hey, it's Blossom.
Oh god damn it, I have to fight more. I was hoping not to have to fight these.
Who's first? Let's go, people.
About 8 of them. They might not count for the... Yeah, let's not count for the nano mission.
You rang?
Let's get him. Buttercup first.
Go KND. Fast feet.
There's no one response.
Get him. Buttercup first. Alert.
I'll talk to Blossom. Maybe we can leave.
Number 2, Zumazu.
Are you there?
Okay, fuck. I'm stuck.
Bye-bye. Who's first?
See ya.
Go KND. Can't catch me.
Now I have to walk all the way to the other side of this particular route, and then there's another portal I can walk through. And there you go. Skillfully avoided.
Catch you later.
Very nice way to initiate form.
Go KND. Zumazu.
Going a little over schedule already, but no deal. Well, no problem.
I'm tired. Bye-bye.
Building number 2 for now, since we're pretty close to the treehouse anyway. Just gotta jump on one of these jump pads, then we can end it for the day. Honestly, this Sector V music, it's really nostalgic for some reason. Just it's the first song you hear in the entire game once you arrive in the past.
You ready for a mission?
Great job.
See you later.
There you go.
See ya.
That's all 5 missions complete. What we have to do now is get our nano. Well, that's for next time. So, excuse me while I just clean up Mach 5 pants. I'm actually gonna, yeah, I'll set up my inventory for the next episode, so my actual inventory is just full. So next time we'll be getting our Wilt Nano mission and possibly getting started on the level 6 missions. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. And there you go.